Lesson 3-5, Example 3. Our objective is learning to multiply decimals by whole numbers and by other decimals. So here we have an expression, 5x, for each value of x. So if we know that x is 3 and 62 thousandths, I can substitute that in for my variable. So I could say that 5x is the same as 5 times 3 and 62 thousandths. I can multiply those together. And when I multiply those together, I'm going to set this up just like I would a normal multiplication problem. And I'm going to put the one with more digits on top. That's just a technique that I choose to do. I don't have to do it that way, but it makes it look more familiar to me. I'm going to multiply that out. So 2 times 5 is 10. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 1 is 31. 5 times 0 is 0, plus 3 is 3, and 3 times 5 is 15. 15,310. Remember my decimal. Count the number of decimal places up here, and that's how many decimal places I'm going to have in my solution. So I have 1, 2, 3 total decimal places. 1, 2, 3. So my solution is, to this problem, is 15 and 310 thousandths. And if I were to estimate, that's pretty close to 3, and 3 times 5 is 15. Very close to my actual exact answer. So let's take a look at another one. What if x is equal to 4 and 79 hundredths? Well, I could say that 5 times x, 5x, is like 5 times 4 and 79 hundredths. And I know that 4 and 79 hundredths is pretty close to 5. If I was going to write an estimate, say 5 times 5, which is 25. So my exact solution should be pretty close to 25. Let's set this up again. Again, I'm putting the number with more digits on top. Not the larger number, but the one with more digits. And then 9 times 5 is 45. 35 plus 9 is 39. And 23. Now I have to remember to bring back in my decimal places. I have 1, 2 total decimal places in the problem. So I have 1, 2 decimal places in my solution. 23 and 95 hundredths. That is pretty close to 25, so it's a reasonable answer. So my solution there, 23 and 95 hundredths.